Hi, happy Thursday. Someone's happy that they're not home alone. This is our shoulder cap. It might start raining at any point, so be ready for that. I just got home from work, so I'm a little bit hot, a little sweaty, a little gross. Because, as always, I was outside today, which I don't mind, but I have like, can I show them? So I have like the craziest tan lines. Like, I don't know if you can see that. So due to being outside, I have the craziest tan lines. Do you see this? Yeah, like, oh yeah, that's right, Larissa's Mexican, yes. I'm not allowed to wear like a tank top or anything, so I do this with my sleeves. I roll them up, and then I've been trying to tan my whole arm. The only problem is, like, on the back side of my arm, you can kind of see one there. I have like 8 different tan lines because I forgot to always tuck it in the back to make sure that my whole shoulder got tan. I am using sunscreen because just because I don't get sunburnt doesn't mean I won't get skin cancer. I like being outside. I really like doing traffic. So I smell like sunscreen because I pack my own sunscreen to take because they use like SPF like 80 or something. It's like trying to smear clay onto your skin and it's gross and grimy. No, homie, don't play like that. My skin is oily enough as it is, thanks. So I use Hawaiian Tropic because it's like specifically no greasy. It doesn't make you feel gross and greasy. Also, it smells like coconut, which is a plus. So I get to go out smelling like the beach. Because it gets hot down here. Like, with humidity, it feels like 110 degrees. And people are like, oh, you guys shouldn't be out here in the sun. I'm like, I'm at the beach. It's kind of hard trying to do anything, like on Mondays and Tuesdays. So every Monday night, I go and play board games at Stephanie's house. And Stephanie, Chris, and I kind of hang out with Darren, and then maybe some other people show up. But ever since July, like, we have been playing Catan religiously. Like, playing at least 1 game a week, maybe 2, maybe more. And I really, really, really love this game, Catan, and have not won a single game. Like, we've been keeping score, and nope, I just don't win at all. Despite never winning a game, I always want to play it because it is just that much fun. But big news for Larissa, Grandma and Grandpa Bushon are going to sell me their car, which is very generous of them. And so I am going up Labor Day weekend, mark your calendars, I'm going to be up there Labor Day, to go ahead and buy this car from them. So I'm trying to figure out how to sell a car, especially a car that's slightly past its prime. And like, I love my car, it does a great job, but if it's old enough to vote, that it's maybe considered a junk car. I am trying to figure out how I'm to sell a car here. I know that there's like some apartments and houses next to us that have a lot of kids that are in high school. And so I think I might try asking my neighbors if they want to buy a car for $1,000. Honestly, like I want to get $700 out of it. So I know to always ask high, and then that way you'll always be pleasantly surprised if someone's like, yeah, I'll pay that. Or, if they lower it, then you're like, okay. Basically, I just need to cover the cost of getting the title and stuff in my name down here and registering it and like other insurance costs or whatever. But the second you start cleaning below your waist, you're going back on the floor. That's not what this is. This is a snuggle session. This is not a shower session. You hear me? Kitty cat. Yeah, you. So I'm going up there to get the car, which means I can't drive my car up because there's no way to then bring it back down. So at first I was like, okay, well, Janisa and I can go up. Well, Janisa works Labor Day weekend with the food truck for an event, and it's kind of a big deal. She can't ask off, which means that we wouldn't be able to leave here until either like 1 o'clock in the morning Sunday morning or later Sunday, go up there and then turn around and come back Monday afternoon, evening to be at work on Tuesday. And she's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go up there with that quick of a turnaround. Fair. That's very fair. I too don't want to do that. I, shockingly enough, actually want to spend some time in Fort Wayne if I go up. So I was like, looking up plane tickets because there's an airport up there and there's an airport here. So maybe I can just fly there. Well, no flights go directly from Nashville to Fort Wayne. Go figure. They go through Atlanta first. And those plane tickets cost like $300 for an airplane ticket. Okay, fine. Can't do a plane. So mom and dad suggested looking at a bus ticket. See how much that costs. $135 and takes like 10 hours for a drive that's normally 7. And like it would be like an all-day thing of leaving here early Friday morning and getting up there late Friday evening. And I'm like, no, that's dumb. I also was asking friends because like my friend Kayla, who her parents go to Sugar Grove with my parents, she lives down here now. I'm like, maybe we can ride up together. Chelsea and Abby live down here now. I'm like, maybe they're going up for Labor Day weekend. Nope. No dice. Nobody is going up for Labor Day weekend. Well, Kayla said she didn't know, but she needed to find out if she was off or not. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? So then I was looking at renting a car, which would be like $200 all told, which would be more expensive than the bus ticket, but like I would be able to control how quick I got there. I don't know if that means like speed or feel like I have more control on getting there and not taking forced hour breaks in Indy or something. So, game night, I figured last ditch effort. So I say, hey, does anybody happen to want to go up to Indiana for Labor Day weekend? No takers. They're like, no, not particularly. I'm like, okay, fair, you know. And then Michael came in, who's been kind of coming pretty regularly to game nights. He runs his own business and he delivers flowers. Because he was talking about how he just took a delivery, and I'm like, you don't happen to deliver to Indiana, do you? And he's like, I mean, I could probably wire them up there or something. Why? Are you thinking of delivering flowers? I'm like, no, I'm trying to hitch a ride. And he goes, that's funny. I'm actually going to Indiana for the second time ever, Labor Day weekend, going up to see the Purdue game, because Purdue is a kickoff game. So I'm taking my daughter up there. And I'm like, you are? Do you got room for one more? Because maybe I can hitch a ride up to West Lafayette and then just be able to go the rest of the way to Fort Wayne, because that's only 2 hours. I'm like, surely there's somebody who'd be willing to meet me in West Lafayette and then go to Fort Wayne. And he's like, I don't know, like we were thinking of flying. I might have to rent a car or whatever, but yeah, I don't see why not. Let me get back to you. So I left Monday night going, okay, I can get to Lafayette. I just need to figure out a way to get from Lafayette to Fort Wayne. So I started texting some friends like, hey, you don't happen to be free this weekend, do you? To maybe do an impromptu road trip with your best friend, Larissa? And a few people were like, that sounds fun, but there's no way I can do it. Then Steven responded and he's like, yeah, I can make it work. I'll be there for you. And I'm like, road trip with Steven, gotta figure this out. And then I talked to George a little bit too, and she's like, yeah, I think we could fit Steven, myself, and the baby all in the car with you, as long as you don't have a lot of bags. And I'm like, I'm gonna go on a road trip with this new baby, with their new baby Sam? Oh my gosh! But then Kayla got a hold of me and she's like, hey, yeah, turns out I'm off Labor Day weekend, so I can totally drive you up. And I'm like, okay guys, well thanks, I really appreciate it, but I did find a direct route directly up to Churubusco, so I'm gonna be using that instead. So now Kayla and I are gonna be leaving Friday after I get off work. I'm expecting to be off work at 2, but man, if we were dead like we were today, I'll get off early. Our new Chick-fil-A opened and profit has just dropped. So everybody's kind of having to go through the, oh, well, we need to staff really leanly, which means some people need to change how they envision leading the shift, because some people don't like to lead by example, and that's what needs to be done with some stuff. But excited to do a road trip with Kayla. I mean, I love writing in cards because I get to sleep and read and do whatever, which is probably not very fair to Kayla, but I'm like, she's getting ready to move into a new apartment. Okay, come on. So she's actually picking up some stuff from her parents, which is why she's going up this next weekend. She said that she'd be willing to take me up there. I don't need to help with gas. I just need to be willing to put stuff of hers into my car for the trip back down. Which I'm thinking, okay, we'll see what this new car fits. Which might not be as much as I'm used to, since I'm used to driving a boat. But definitely excited to go up north. Definitely. It's been April since I've been up there last. So that's wild. Like, Mom and Dad came down for June, which was good to see. But like, I get to see their new house that they bought, all the work they've been doing on it. Get to go up and spend some time with David. Hoping to see Abby and the girls too. Like, good things. But other than prepping for that, like, I've just been working and then spending too much money on groceries and food than I should. I need to just spend very little money prep for New York. Still excited to go to New York. Like I said, we did find out that the MoMA is going to be closed, which is a major bummer because we really wanted to see Van Gogh's Starry Night. But maybe we can go to Guggenheim, because I wouldn't mind seeing that one. It was the one that was designed by Andy Warhol. But I'm definitely excited to go through the New York Library and to even see like a musical on Broadway. I've never done that. I know, Little Miss Theater, never seen a musical on Broadway. Until October. Gonna wrap it up here, folks. There's not really much more. So I hope that you guys had a great week. I hope that you have a great week, and I will see you next week.